Welcome back to New Venture Mentor, your source for straightforward advice to help you plan, launch, and grow your new startup or small business. I'm Kate Costa, and today is a quick and somewhat quirky episode, but it's a really unique tip that I want to share that might help you make better business decisions. I'm a bit of a Freakonomics addict. While I still run this business, I've also started working as the Director of Entrepreneurship at the Chicago Urban League, and I need something to keep me entertained during my commute. That something is usually the Freakonomics podcast. On a recent episode, they were talking about the value of learning a foreign language. So they were discussing some really interesting research that showed that when people think or talk in a non-native language, their emotional connection to whatever they're thinking or talking about is lessened. So, when people hear the word love in their native language, there's a different reaction in the brain than when they hear it in another language, even if they speak that other language excellently. People were also more likely to take calculated risks if they were asked if they wanted to do so in another language. They wouldn't be as influenced by the typical human fear of loss outweighing potential gain, and they were more willing to assess the probability of outcomes and make a decision based on that mathematical probability. So, if thinking and talking in a non-native language makes people less emotional and more able to think clearly and logically, this is an amazing tool for the business world. Whenever you're having trouble with a decision, think through it in your second language and you'll be more likely to make a logical decision. Now, I know this sounds silly, but this could be huge. Anything that can help you avoid psychological traps that can lead to poor decisions, like falling victim to the sunk cost trap or fear of loss or a fear of missing out, is something that can make a huge difference in your success in business. I, for one, am going to start thinking through all of my tough decisions in Spanish instead of English, and hopefully it'll help me make better ones. Now, if you don't speak any other languages, of course, this can't really help you, unless maybe the decision you're trying to make is whether or not you should learn a second language. That's it for this week here on New Venture Mentor. I told you it'd be quick. For more tips and info to help you plan, launch, and grow your new startup or small business, be sure to head over to katecosta.com if you're not already there, and please give this video a share if you found it interesting. Hasta el próximo episodio. Ciao.